Hi, my name is Shradha Sanal. I am the Chief Community Officer of Coworking. I basically head the community, the network, and the partnerships for Innovate. I have been working in the startup ecosystem for the past 5 years. This is when the co-working, the startup ecosystem had a boom, and therefore I've had an immense growth in terms of learning about the ecosystem. I've tried to foster a lot of startups, work with hundreds of startups, given them that growth, helped them in their success stories. I've been working with the co-working space for more than a year now. Here, of course, I've done everything from just building the network to something which is more activity driven, to bigger events, to something which is to do with partnerships across industrial segments so that the co-workers benefit out of it. So I think a co-working space, while you're working at a co-working space, it's an amalgamation of a lot of challenges and problems. Because every day you're working with so many different people, you tend to come up with so many problems. So I think the one thing that I would say is the most difficult is managing people. People do not realize the fact how difficult it can be to manage people, because everybody has different attitudes, different thought process, and to get them on the same page or to cater to their needs, you need to work around that, be creative, be empathetic to their needs. So I think managing people is something which is very, very difficult, but at the same time very, very interesting, I would say. Okay, so I think every now and then we try and go that extra mile for our co-workers, especially because, as I said, we don't take them as co-workers, we take them as our family. So an example might not be the right way to portray that, because every now and then we're doing something or the other, starting from even if we do not have a crash within the co-working space, we give them that liberty to get their kids over, so that even if you are you don't take care of your kids at home, we can take care of them and make them comfortable within our co-working space. To something, if your pet is all alone and nobody to take care of your pet, they can get their pets at our campus, and we're always there to take care and play with them. So I think those little personal needs are also taken care of, so that while you're working, you do not have to take tension about it. I think when it comes to Innovate Co-working, I am absolutely in love with the job that I do. One, because I have the freedom of experimenting with each and everything. As an individual, I have had a great growth because I've had the opportunity to put my hands into every segment. Even if it's just community that I'm heading, I have got the opportunity to look after the operations, whether it be a digital media or marketing. I've done it all, and the best part is nobody here kind of stops you from doing anything. Even if you make a mistake, it's just a learning for you. So I think that's something that makes me love my work, and especially because the kind of community that I have here, it's more like working with your family rather than just co-workers or employees.